True. Yeah, I don't get paid
By
for
money's
this.
allure, you are not risen.
My alarm going off did not elicit the.
We didn't pick a fruit, did we?
We're lucky that my real brain took over after my sleep brain woke up to my alarm, because my sleep brain woke up to my alarm was like, I accidentally set my alarm for a day where I don't work. I'm going back to sleep. And like I did, I just missed my alarm, and I was like, wait. God.
Yeah, I was supposed to wake up 2 hours ago to see if I can figure out how to get BBC iPlayer to let me download the Lord Mayor show, because my niece is supposed to be walking past.
Aww.
I didn't wake up, but it's iPlayer, so I can probably still figure it out. So,
So there I was, minding my own business. Okay, good to go.
These characters are
Hey,
supposed to be
not done yet.
alphabetical.
All right.
Oh, I was trying to open my settings before I got the character.
Gotta turn this off.
System display.
Right. Yep. We're live. Whenever you're ready to go.
Hello, world.
I'll do a quick intro for those of you wondering who and where is where, that sort of thing. Cari is feeling ill today, but is willing to participate from bed. Will likely not be participating as much at all, but will listen and wants to be present in some way, shape, or form. Jodie is visiting family, so she will be absent this week. And when we are down 1, we play. Either this. That's it.
All right.
All right. BCG's last session, you met up with Senator Van Havenlight outside of the lighthouse where you had brought a captured prisoner. You spent some time rearranging some loot that you had acquired from the bandits that you had killed in Vrask Antos's manor, and then you headed back to the burnt-out ruins of Vrask Antos's manor and found Van Valor trapped in a precarious situation, and now have access to a very explosive ring.
Bang.
Mesh, you were asking to analyze some soil samples from the crater, and you found that they have a faint trace of demonic brimstone. Perhaps someone in your party could further recognize the demonic evil and find a way to track it.
Demonic.
Do,
Hey guys,
do
I've
you
been
say
playing
anything?
around with
Okay.
this. Yeah. Hey guys, I've been playing around with this sand and from the crater.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of demonic essence to it.
You don't say.
I'm not very familiar with that
You
kind
see
of
goose around? I've
magic.
heard they can be quite demonic.
Given the right circumstances, I suppose anything could be. It's not I would say it's my specialty, not my focus, but anything Fey or Fiend, anything from the Beyond. The Undead is what I prefer to deal with because of many reasons.
Think you can track it?
I think I can track it. I know I can track it. It's an odd sense of like confidence from Janus for this particular piece.
Here's the diluted sample.
Janus, why don't you give me an intelligence check?
I have advantage on these, yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
I will be using my skull dice for this and my moon dice that I got from my brother.
It's so tempting to always play a Bloodhunter if I'm going to play Martial Resk. It's really fucking
do you want me to use just my standard intelligence bonus, Chef, or do you want me to use a skill for this?
Intelligence bonus right now.
Okay. So that is just going to be a base +2 in that case, because I won't have a proficiency. that should be a dirty 20.
You peruse your encyclopedic knowledge of all things you've encountered, and in many of the long list of horrors that you've encountered, this one pings back to somewhere in the Driscoll Manor. You sensed this before. It wasn't one you particularly encountered directly, but it points you in that direction.
Don't look at me.
I'm gonna use inspiration from Twilight Princess for this one. Gonna see this moment where he kind of analyzes the ring. He takes a bit of his pinky finger and kind of just like pops one of his blades from his waist and slices it. Kind of drips his blood from right above the ring, so it splashes a little bit. And then before the blood kind of falls off of the ring, he kind of just like puts a finger to like his lips before reading something, and the blood kind of flashes white. And then his eyes match the color, and you'll just see him kind of like begin to inhale and breathe as the kind of his own blood becomes like mist, and he it sounds like the scents are definitely demonic, as you had said, from the distillation, but the lead is towards the manor. Indirectly, doesn't connect to the Driscolls, but the area. So, once we get back there, I'll do this again. But safekeeping, can I have this?
Yeah, I have more.
All right, if I run out, I'll let you know. I'm just gonna recork it and kind of like take the bandage from my wrists that I normally have around my arms, kind of like rip one off and just kind of put it back on my finger.
Chef, could I have a quick look around to see if there's any guards or whatever, you just paying attention to us in any way, shape, or form that's more than normal?
You guys just walked out of this stone vault under a burnt out building where guards are all around. You are surrounded by guards.
Well, unfortunately, there was nothing interesting in there.
Yes.
There's just an empty room down there, guys.
Could bathroom? No? Okay. Well, we'll go this way now.
What a mysterious place.
You can try to like schmooze your way out of the area. The guards kind of look at you and be like, "You opened the door. What was in there?"
I said there was nothing interesting in there.
Table.
Give me a
Yeah.
deception check.
Okay.
Certainly no bathrooms, I'll tell you that much.
21.
Ash, smoke, soot.
I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
A few will kind of look at you inquisitively, but go down the steps and see that there's nothing and be like, interesting. You're able to leave the area without any too much more noise around it.
Yeah, it seems like there was once something kept in there, but whatever it was is no longer there.
A lie.
Yeah, well, that Antos guy probably took anything valuable with him when he left. So, whatever he was storing down there's probably long gone now.
Yeah, if he indeed got out when he wanted to, that would make sense.
Yeah, it seems like maybe like a research area or like a meeting area, maybe. Oh, could just be something.
Could
like
just be a
that.
hiding spot.
Yeah.
You know, if your hiding spot gets found out, and you have a safe in there, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, could it be storing stuff in the short term and then put everything in there, hid out for a while, and then left? Who knows?
Chef, is there any way to determine what could have been in there by just mere sight, sound, and smell?
We found it.
You guys
We knew what was
figured
in
out
there.
what was in there.
I was
You guys
lying.
found the
Oh, right, you're lying. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
portal to
Yeah,
another.
Dallan and I
deadly
were
plane.
lying.
Yeah, we're
That was a good lie.
we're spinning tales of.
Renok,
believe
roll
it.
an intelligence check. To see if you actually-
Well played, Jeff.
We're just good liars, IRL, I guess.
I'm just gonna approach Grim. Grim, are you sure we don't know what's? Oh, you were lying. Oh,
I'll give you like
Good one.
a elbow nudge
was-
in your side.
you.
A
you
gentle nudge.
good one. Good one. Why
You
is the
start to
bat
reveal to
poking
lie,
me?
and Grim pulls out the Glock that he has.
What did you pull out, Grim?
A Glock.
Fucking gun.
Beg your pardon.
A fucking gun.
Thank you, Cari.
You're welcome.
Well, are we going to the vineyards today, or so that we can return later, or what's the plan, Stan?
You kind of surveil the city down below and observe that the gates are still closed. If you want to leave the city, you will need to find another way. But luckily, from your prisoner, you know that there's sewers, tunnels, caverns underneath the city that perhaps offer other ways to move around.
Grim, did you see any signs that we could utilize the underbelly?
I sure did at some point.
I would like to follow up on that if we can, to get out of here. Looks like the gates are closed again. Kind of.
There's a sewer grate behind the Antos Manor we can climb down into.
As you left out of the manor previous day in a hurry, you paused for a moment in a small little alleyway, had a sewer grate in it that looked just big enough for people to clamber into.
It'll be so icky down there. Are you sure you'll be alright with it, Camilla?
Oh, I was thinking I might just wait till nighttime and fly out as bat.
Well, you could just come in there with us as a bat, and then you can fly out when we get down.
Maybe I'll do that.
Keep your ick to yourself.
Why not? I don't want to leave you guys by yourself.
Yes, we're so lonely without you.
Yeah, I need to help you out. You have to have some beauty.
Just make sure it doesn't get stuck in your coat.
Does it always have to be about beauty?
The temptation to grab her and punt her into a pile of shit isn't bad.
All right. Well, Renok, it might be good for you to go first. You being the athletic one.
Alright, I'll turn into a bat so I won't be...
I'll stand watch out here for the
communicating.
moment. Mesh, you want to back me up on the other side? Let them in.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
There I go.
You find your way to the sewer grate. Guards let you leave the area without any problem.
It's safe, but it smells.
No, you have to
The
go
grate
into it,
has
Renok.
This tunnel has like a steel grate in front of it, but Dallan or Grim, you notice there's the telltale signs that this grate is removed easily with the right application of pressure to the right stone someplace. And if you give me a perception check.
I could do that. 13.
You fumble for a little bit. You do a classic, like, "Oh, I know exactly where this is," and touch one stone, and it doesn't do anything. And you just, "Oops, wrong one." Try the next one, and the next one. You are frantically smothering your limbs across this wall before it finally clicks inward, and the grate raises, and you head through this narrow opening into a new map on roll 20 into the sewers.
I will perch on Janus's shoulder this time.
No nibbling.
I might.
I'm keeping watch on you.
There you go.
You get a side eye from the bat.
He pulls up his collar.
She wouldn't. You know that she doesn't want your blood anyways.
He's teasing you.
Yeah.
He's not got a high charisma. It's not rocket science.
As you descend through these tunnels and chambers, you're now, walking through muck in Beatrice. The sewage are obviously have a point. They're carrying away all the muck from the city above. The paths kind of spiral and maze downward, and you descend into the bowels of the city. There is sound of dripping water all around you. Something shifts in the darkness just beyond sight all the time. It also smells terrible, and I need everyone to make a Constitution.
I need to. 1 second, let me pull this up on my phone.
Did I charismatically avoid vomiting?
I don't really care for this.
What are you looking for numbers?
Not too high, like a 5. Just able to.
21.
17.
Okay, I need to find a bat's constitution.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have like high sense of smell or something?
You want to Google it for you, Cari?
Sound.
Oh, sound, okay.
Not smell.
Because I'm gonna say, shouldn't you be at disadvantage if you got high sense of smell?
Cari, do you want me to send you a link or anything? Or
I have bat under my extras. I
Bat,
just gotta
negative
get
one
to
to
it.
con.
-1, yeah.
Proficiencies, background.
Oh, if I was a bear.
Would So you said constitution save?
Yes, please.
Okay, I have a -1 as a bat, so
Freaking bats.
I just rolled and I will minus a 1 from it. 8.
All right, everyone seems to do okay with the smells so far.
Phew.
In front
Just
of
have a
you,
grumpy bat.
there's a larger open room that is blanketed in darkness. There's a few trickles of lights coming from the sewer grates above, but most of these hallways are dark.
I'll draw one of my swords for light. To give us equivalent of a. They're equivalent to a torch. And I'll ask Grim, do you see any notes from your I don't know, telltale signs of this area that there's some guide pieces that tell us where we're at?
Nothing is jumping out at Grim. Looks like you'll kick at like a piece of something flowing through the water and be like, no, there's nothing but shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but shit down here. I'll tell you.
Why do we have to come into the shit section of the sewer?
To find a way out, bozo.
Oh, we couldn't have gone to a different section.
Are there different
It's all
sections
shit.
of
It's the
this?
sewers. Get used to it.
Can I figure out which direction would be actually the lower levels instead of going more inwards into the hill?
Well, in front of you, it looks like just a giant pit, so that's technically downwards.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Do you want to just pick a path and then go and see if we can find a way down that's not going into detritus here? Or what?
Forward to do.
Do you think that there'll be markings on the walls to indicate
There are
which
not.
direction is where? Maybe we can shine a light on them.
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were doing that.
Right or left or whatever. I mean, I don't care. We can go straight, I suppose.
Would echolocation help? at all?
And you're trying to perceive something? Yeah, I'll take an echolocation check, a perception hearing with advantage as a bat.
Okay, let me go ahead and check, and then I'll just like point my wing if I roll well. So with perception, I think I can use my own perception. So let's go back to my skills and abilities. Perception. So either a dirty 20 or 16. So dirty 20.
There are noises coming from everywhere down here, but you are tracking them to their sources, and you see these large pipes poking out of the walls, and you hear movement, scurrying of small creatures, footsteps of humanoids coming from these tunnels. And it looks like you'll have to crawl through some of these pipes to get where you're trying to go.
I will kind of, with my wing, point that out to Janus, or at least like point towards the pipe.
This one? Which direction?
Wait, say it again?
Which direction? Just the one in front of us, or?
See one over here too.
Oh, left. Okay. Camilla's pointing with a wing. I'm supposed to follow that, I suppose.
Head nod.
As you approach this pipe, I need someone to roll a D100.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
91.
91.
That's a
Is that
yikes.
good or bad?
Probably bad.
Depends on the table.
Usually I think mids are good. Lows and highs are bad. Maybe.
This way, you start to see mushrooms, these little small white mushrooms that produce a tiny bit of light growing out of the walls as the water kind of evaporates a little bit as you move this way. Mesh, they stand out to you as something you haven't seen before.
I'll take a sample.
Give me a nature check.
You fucking explode.
Boom.
I was a bit worried about that.
12 plus. What's my plus? Not good. 13.
Okay. You sample them a little bit to experiment for causes. They're tasteless and seem to have no immediate effects, but in short order, your fingers and toes kind of start to cramp and they end up a little bit paralyzed. You flex them to kind of regain feeling, and you think that this could be brewed into a potion or slipped into someone's drink to paralyze someone.
Ooh. I'll take a handful of them using Mage Hand to make sure I don't get more stung.
Okay. Feel free to add some white mushrooms to your inventory. And then you...
Are you shrooming, son?
Sorry, what was
You
that?
want some shrooms?
I was just saying, are you shrooming, son?
We get to this pipe that just is a black void in front of you, and the movement is echoing and ricocheting from this tube. You're a little bit less clear where it's coming from, but it's from somewhere in this tube. This is, crawling on hands and knees to move through this tunnel.
Do you want them to scout sneakily forward?
Should I? So I'm not exactly sure what tunnel it is. Is that correct?
It's coming from here, but it's bouncing around so much that it is unclear exactly where the source of it is. If you enter this tunnel, you'll be best guess only.
I guess I'll shrug.
She doesn't know. I do have light on my blade, so maybe I can putz in the front, or if someone's got better vision in the dark, you can take it.
My... the fuck is blind sight? Anyways. What is blind sight? What is that?
It's like 10 feet
Yeah.
only. Or
I
5.
have a +4 in perception, if that helps.
Dark vision, passive perception, 13.
Everyone's kind of looking at this tunnel. Even with the light, it doesn't go too far before the pipe turns someplace else. You'd have to... What you do notice in this pipe is there's lots of other smaller pipes and a veritable maze of systems that this leads to.
I can either send me or my dragon or the Chamilla as a bat would be options.
Hmm.
To search
Alright.
around so we're not crawling.
Can you communicate with your dragon at this point?
Yeah. Yeah, it can
Let's see.
communicate with me telepathically. Simple ideas, emotions, images, with any creature within 100 feet of it. So
You want to send the dragon in?
Mhm.
Roll a d20. See where the dragon emerges.
any proficiencies in it or just a d20?
No, just random.
2.
On my notes.
2.
And it
The
knew
dragon pokes its head out of the tunnel, and it seems to be up here. Pull everyone's attention.
Hmm. Anything?
If I move across the tunnel.
Your dragon pokes his head out and looks around and kind of reports back to you. Not much here, just more tunnels. Looks like exactly where we left from.
Okay. I'll probably have it keep try another path then.
We roll again as it just goes back into the tunnels and tries someplace else.
15.
15.
Out of curiosity, does he also have heightened senses for advantage?
He has blind sight, dark vision, passive perception 13, proficiency with perception and stealth.
This pops out into a larger room, and this time it sees it's like there's more pipes here, more water, a little bit deeper. It's about knee height. Your dragon isn't leaving this pipe leading out of the wall.
No.
And it's as though there seems to be a hallway one direction off this.
We could probably
And
have
then-
that one.
There's a bigger room flowing back the other direction. So the water's moving westward.
Mm-hmm.
Still
I'll have it.
no real signs of life in here.
It's got a hallway attached to it. It's not sewer. Do we want to try that way? Team
I think
group.
we should.
I'll have it come back and lead us there then.
I'll
All right, roll a
I'll
d20
go
to see if it
first.
can lead you there.
It's not a minotaur. 5.
You're not leaving it to the dice to decide if we get lost forever, are you?
5.
Rolled a five.
I have a thought.
Yeah, I can get you to the same place.
Alright.
You get to the exit of this tunnel, and you're all kind of just lined up in the tunnel. One person is sticking their head out. The water looks knee deep. It's flowing. It's murky and black. You can't quite see what's in it. The room is definitely a larger kind of melting pot of the various goops and liquids in the area.
I will not go out first.
Kind of.
Can I do a quick survival check to see like if I can get my bearings after exiting this one?
Chef, is
Where we
this
might be.
map like Mario style, just entering a pipe and coming out of another area? Or
Pretty much.
Bada, bada, bada.
You went into this pipe and it just snaked and wound all over the place, and there was passages leading left and right, and you were just mostly randomly picking which way to go. So you jumped into one. At one point there was a slippery section and everyone just slid down 20-30 feet, and this is where you ended up.
okay, so there's no
Janus, you wanted
maze.
to do to get your orientation?
Yeah, potentially like where we might, like how far we've gone, to kind of like try to track back my memory if we've gone down far enough to go down to the next level. And if we need to keep going down, or if we need to stay at this level and try to exit.
Yeah, you can have an intelligence check to try to gauge your depth.
So what is it? Is it
Just intelligence.
okay? 13.
You got in this tube and you thought you had a good idea, but after traveling through this, you're not quite sure anymore. You went up, you went down, you slid a good amount in mostly darkness. Your blade, you keep having to shake it off as it gets covered in something unpleasant pretty constantly crawling through this tube. You've gone down, but you're unsure how far.
Grim, you see any more of your signs in the area?
Nothing.
Could I check if can I see if how deep my footing is right now?
If you jump out you have left this pipe?
Yes, I'm just checking.
You jump down into the water, and it goes up to just below your knees. You land on something squishy.
I'm just looking at the others, and I have a somewhat panicked look on my face. We need to go. I don't feel good here.
Your boots fill with liquid. It's unpleasant.
Do you say you feel like
Well,
shit?
let's just go over here and see if what's down this pathway, and then make a decision.
Do I have that could help in this situation?
I'll do a quick message to Chef.
Renok, give me a stealth check.
Okay, I will do that first.
You all emerge from the pipe following Renok. He helps you down.
I have a 4.
Or on stealth. That's not going to have any bad effects. Janus, that way there is a metal grate. A very typical padlock is on it.
Padlock.
There's a lock on this.
I can pick that shit probably.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand to see if you can. This is a
Fingers.
rusted iron fence.
26.
26. You stick your picks into it and then realize that this is decayed to the point where you just smack it with the backside of your weapon and it falls off. Gate swings open in front of you. Oddly enough, though, down this passageway seems to be a solid brick wall.
Nothing above our heads.
Is it a real brick
Nothing.
wall?
I start smacking the brick wall.
I would not do that. Like, notice you swinging, like, that would be very loud.
Inspect before punching.
Try poking it first.
So Renok is going up to the wall, ready to start hammering on it.
I'm smacking the wall.
Where are the rest of you guys at this time?
If he's running at it like he's gonna hit, I'm just gonna walk away and be like, look, if you're not gonna be smart about this and be stupid, then I'm gonna let you do it. But you gotta give me some time to get away from you.
I'm on Janus's shoulder.
I'm still on the pipe. I'm not stepping down there until we are sure we have a way out.
I just want to get
Renok,
out.
no one's gonna stop you.
cannot
Give me a
stay
strength check.
I tried. He said no. He pulled his weapon out already. If he hadn't pulled his weapon out, then I
No.
stopped him.
19.
19.
19.
Start to pummel on this wall, and you realize through strength you have solved the problem that looking at the other walls that are well grouted together and firmly set stones, this one is different. This you get past the stone facade and there's a door behind this. Some other material that isn't stone. There's only a facade of stone.
There's something here. And then
Are you done hitting it?
I'm just gonna start picking away to see what it is.
Are you scared of being locked away?
I just need. To
Cari, you can't talk, can you?
Oh, you're back.
No, but Cari can.
I am picking away at the wall to see what, not to see, but just to see what it is, even though I can't physically see it right now.
It's some man-made material, no longer stone. It's something.
Unless
jump
someone
down.
stops me, I'm gonna start pulling it outwards, as if I'm trying to get through.
Just let me know when you're done.
You keep digging away at this facade of stone, and there's now just a solid door in front of you. It's like a stone slab door, no handle on it though, so it looks like there's some other mechanism to operate this, but you have uncovered a secret passage, seemingly.
And he didn't explode. Did you explode?
Did you explode?
I calm down a little bit and I start knocking every now and again just to see if there's any like hollow points.
No, it seems like solid.
I'm using Mage Hand to move at least the large chunks of muck away from my feet. Don't want to be knee deep in it.
Mesh, did you hop out of the pipe?
Yeah, I did.
Give me a dexterity check, please.
Oh, should I have rolled a dexterity check jumping out of the pipe?
Nah, you're okay.
Dex. 13.
13. Why don't you roll a d100?
Oh, good. Three. Oh, yeah. That's a 3, right? It's a 00 and a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You land in this water and move quickly to get out of it. Something big moves past your leg.
Whoa, there's something down, you guys.
I'll draw my other sword and get some more bright light near you. What's in there?
I'll get on the stone.
Get out of there for a second. Maybe we can see it if you get out of there. Stop disturbing the water.
The water is completely opaque. Anything in this water you can't see at all.
I am casting. Which one is 8 hours for me?
Mesh, are you in the water or are you out on this small little jetty?
I would have walked up to the jetty.
No one's in the water right now. Renok, you're standing at this, hands pressed firmly against it, pushing. It's not moving.
I'm gonna take a few steps back and finally realizing that I'm in fact sinking. And I'm going to now struggle to get back my footing that I had that I didn't have before.
That was mostly when you were moving through the water. That was when that was happening.
Oh, it was happening
You're
right
on
now?
dry
Okay.
land now.
Okay. I mean dry. Okay.
Dry-ish.
Dry. Okay. I am. I'm going to take a deep breath, take out my hammer, and knowing that I'm not sinking now, look back at everyone and just motion. What else? Tell me something else.
I'm gonna quickly ask everyone, look for some kind of lever or some mechanism to get this door open.
I think Grim would probably be the best suited to making the perception check, looking for something.
15.
You're back to touching bricks on the wall. There's a dark hole and can't see what's beyond. You grab Janus's light for a second and can't see too far into this hole either. You maybe, but it's unpleasant.
How fresh did the fake wall look?
It's got the sheen of muck on it. Hasn't been opened too recently, you would think. You're looking for footsteps, any signs that it swings or slides or anything like that, and it's, everything's caked in muck. So, nothing fresh here.
And my clue spell won't be any worth because I can only go back 10 days.
Do you cast your clue spell?
I think I will actually. Yeah.
I've cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
There are footprints here, but they're not human. They're clawed and four-toed.
Any fingerprints on the wall that aren't mine? Or
no.
So clawed footprints in the last 10 days.
The footprints go up to the door and kind of wander around it, but don't seem to pass it. They mostly go back into the pit of water.
Let's see if I can check it.
The other thing you notice is the footprints are webbed.
Webbed. Gross. That's not good.
What?
Awesome. Hate that.
smells bad down here, guys.
I've already covered my face with a scarf.
I'll attempt to follow suit if I can. Is there any other indication that we have found for the door solution, Grim?
I don't think so.
Just that hole. Can my mage hand fit in there? Try to like grab something and pull or push.
Yeah.
I try to push first. If not, then I'll try to grab something and pull because I can't see in there.
Look, what do you feel with mage?
You don't feel anything. I'm just interacting.
So you put your hand in and just try to shake it around a little bit and see what happens.
I forgot I could recast my. I have so many good options for my Find Familiar spell. I forgot I can recast it into whatever form I want. That's ridiculous.
You're not getting any. Yeah, give me a dexterity check to see if you can wiggle your hand in the right way.
Use the black die instead. Nope. That's is that base dex or save?
You're
Both are
basically
two.
trying all the different,
Yeah, so
shake,
it's a 6.
spin, pull, push, everything you can think of to try to open this.
The 6. Probably not.
Doesn't seem to catch anything.
Don't know. It might be too heavy for the mage hand.
Maybe if we look around in the water in the room, we can find something floating.
You can find lots of things floating.
I'm gonna look for something that's fits the description.
All right, give me a perception check. Search through the water visually.
Oh, it's over 20. I think it's a 22. This dice is running really hot tonight. Yeah, it's 22.
You're scanning the water intently, and you notice the back of a creature moving towards you through the muck.
I'm holding an action.
You don't see it.
As soon as you get close to the water, I'm holding an action.
Chamilla, could you get out of bat form for a second? We got company. Renok, prepare. Come over here real quick. And Grim, get ready for something. I think it's coming out. Hopefully it's small.
So as Janus said that, I was about to take the first swing because no one would stop me, and I said, "What?
Something's in the
What are you
water.
talking about?"
I think it's coming around again.
I'm gonna start
going
walking
to
towards Janus.
fly up to this. Is the ceiling super high up? We're in a small area, right? It's not that high.
I'll say there's some ancient stone support beams up across the ceiling. Well,
Okay, because I'll just stand on the ceiling as Chamilla then, so I don't have to stand in the water.
okay. The Janus, the thing that you're tracking kind of gets close to you and submerges. And that's when you notice there is a few other things that all kind of are now parked under the water just in front of everyone else. At least 3 things.
Anyone got AoE? We can blast that fucking
3
shit.
things as in living
Yeah,
things or moving
okay.
things, or 3 things as in like flotsam?
3 moving. They were moving under their own power, not just floating. They have submerged into this knee-deep water now.
I can thunderwave them.
Action
I don't think
dice.
aggression is necessary if it's not an animal. Do we have any spare food? Probably pretty food motivated.
You're a little bit short on food right now.
Yeah, well, if Maefyre had the ability to cast your food spell, we could do that. Oh yeah, I gotta mark off my rations. I don't have those anymore. Could put my potion of certain death in the water, and that would take care of the problem. Well, get on with it. I'll just like yell at the water.
I'm gonna try and like
If it pops out, I'm gonna
get
slash
one
it.
of those. No, I'm gonna try and just like slyly toss one of the mushrooms into the water.
It's glowing. They might go after it.
But
Yeah.
if it's native to this place, wouldn't they recognize it?
I'll chuck it like
was-
towards the back, like over there.
It wasn't really in this area. It was in the previous.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
Maybe.
Throw the mushroom into the waters. How far are you trying to throw it? Are you like full on chucking, or are you just underhand tossing it?
Underhand tossing, like maybe just across this area,
Okay.
like here-ish. 20 feet, maybe.
There's this large bubble of swamp gas, and you all are watching it grow and grow and grow, and then it pops, and there's just a terrible smell that washes over you from it.
More so, you mean?
Gross.
Don't know if that did anything, but maybe.
I can't see anything. It's still in the water. Could just be a croc or something. I don't know.
More than likely, yeah.
But it's got 3 different pieces, so it could be weird or something I haven't seen before. I don't know what lives in these kind of places. You want me to blind stab at it and then ask questions later?
No, I mean, it's not attacking us, so...
Yeah, I have a hard time hurting
Okay.
stuff unless they hurt first.
I mean, yeah,
It's prob-
I'm okay.
Did I see any like objects that I was looking for, Chef? Because that was what I was really concerned with. Not really this.
You did not see any objects in the water.
I'm sure I have.
I see none on the ceiling here.
I have silent image. Can I cast silent image on the top of the water?
Yeah. What image do you create? It's a humanoid, right?
Any image, I'm pretty sure. I don't have it right in front of me. Let me look. Okay. So an image is purely visual, is not accompanied by sound, smell, or sensory effects.
Alright, you cast.
No larger than a 15-foot cube.
So what figure are you creating?
How big of a dragon will fit in a 15-foot cube?
15-foot dragon.
I'll say a 15-foot dragon.
That's a big dragon.
So a rather large dragon.
I'll have it open its. I'm trying to intimidate them. I'll have it open its mouth and like have lightning royal around its face. There's no noise, but they're under the water. Investigation against my spell save DC, which is 16.
Somewhere there is a massive gush of water, and a large torrent of water just pours out of one of the pipes into the water, shifting it, but there's no other movement. Your dragon is stomping through this. Your illusion of a dragon is stomping through the water, looking terrifying. At least you think it's terrifying. You would not mess with this.
As Camilla, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, oh no, whatever shall we do?
No, oh god.
Oh no, the horror.
That's hard.
Not looking at us. It's not looking at us.
Nothing happens.
Are we just trying? We're trying to get the door open, right?
Well, you guys
Gotta
are all
find
kind of
something.
standing around, staring at the
Can I have it
pool of water.
pretend to attack and kill me? And I'll pretend to die. Will that help?
You're gonna,
That's a lot of pretending.
yeah, you. You lay down after this dragon walked up and killed you. Your
I'll
body.
clap. Woo!
You are now prone at the edge of this pool of water.
Okay.
And what does this dragon do? What are you doing with the dragon now?
I'll have it fly up the pipe that we came out of, like shrink down and vanish into there. I don't know. Nice. This hasn't done what I wanted it to, so.
Great performance.
Pause, wait for applause, but don't think it's coming.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
I applaud.
Well, I tried, everyone.
Good job.
With
I was
that,
holding an action so far, so I didn't do anything.
with that, I'm gonna turn around, go right back to the door, and just immediately swing with my
Wait,
hammer.
Renok.
Yeah, it's been too long. I've been waiting for this
wait,
for a while.
Is your hammer drawn when you walk over there, or do you have to
I've
draw?
had my hammer out. I was going to go for a swing. Janus told me to move away. None of you have done anything, so I'm gonna go back and hit it.
Give me
We
an
have a
attack roll
hole
on
you
the
could
door.
poke.
What was that, Chef?
We have a
Give me an
hole
attack
over
roll.
there. Okay, yeah.
The hole on the mesh. Well, what was that, Chef?
Attack roll.
Attack. Okay.
Anything above a 1 is gonna hit.
21.
Give me damage.
$11.
All right. Your hammer goes almost straight through this wall. It's probably 90% broken in the place where your hammer hit.
I swing at it again, and I won't stop until my frame is able to go through whatever hole I make.
It's very the shining moment here where you smack another time and you peek through. Your hammer is gone clear through the second time. And you see torchlight beyond. And you see doors. And most importantly, you see someone staring back at you, horrified.
I'm just gonna stumble forward, heaving, and just collapse on the ground. And that
You have a a hammerhead-sized hole in the door. Still, you haven't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This
Okay.
person is you paused for a moment to look through the hole, and that's when you saw all of this.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
This person who you were staring at is just terrified, and
I'm not gonna tell anyone anything. I'm just gonna keep going until there is a hole for me to get through.
after a moment, they scream and run into one of the doorways.
So, Renok, you couldn't have said hello. Explain yourself. Any of that?
Does he eventually make a hole
He's got a hole. It's
big enough for him to
Renok.
get
You're
through?
gonna keep smacking.
I'm gonna keep smacking.
All right. Yeah, eventually, it's big enough, and Renok, you start kicking through the door, and you're through.
Now I'm just going to collapse.
You do see a large lever set into the floor just on the other side of the wall.
I am.
But it's got spider webs and dust on it. It hasn't been used.
Can you?
I'm gonna
swing your
collapse,
hammer
turn,
in?
and I'm just gonna lift up my hammer and pull the lever down with it.
The stone door. You hear some gears and steam hissing, and this door tries to retract into the ground, but it's been so mangled, it's kind of does the thing where it goes.
I'm just heaving on the ground.
I'll walk, continuing on the ceiling over to where I'm above him and tap him on the head.
I just look up.
How do we get through the fucking door? Now that
The
it's
door's
ruined?
gone.
There's no door to go through.
I did what I always do with doors, apparently. I didn't even think about that.
Well, apparently
seems to
patience
be-
is not our strong suit today.
Doors to the left and right ahead. The person ran into this north door, and from in there you now hear muted voices through this door talking.
There's people in
How
here?
do we want to approach this?
When I looked
I know.
at the person,
Good question.
did I get a good look to at least now that I've got my senses back? Can I acknowledge what I saw?
No. you saw a person and we just went straight back to hammering.
Okay, cool.
A real
okay there, buddy?
moment. Just a giant man hole in the wall.
Grim, is this
Ears.
something? Is there any signs over here? Is this connected to how those guys came through?
Is there a tiny gap under the door?
There's there's tiny gaps under the doors.
I'll dismiss my familiar and summon it immediately as an action due to witch nonsense. And I'm going to resummon it as a sprite. It's a little fairy. They can turn invisible, and I'm going to send that shit under the door.
After it's turned invisible.
Yeah.
Is
Inside
this
of
under
this,
the door that the group of people are?
yes,
in?
I'm assuming so. That's the north
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Inside this room is a chapel, and you see a emblem of a hand with a mouth on it. Inside this room, everyone is now huddled into a corner behind a pew. One person has a unsteady grip on a hefty-looking book, standing right next to the door to smack anyone who comes in past it.
I'll have it have the sprite come back out. Can I write a note saying we mean no harm? Please just open the door. We're just trying to get out of the city. And I'll give it to the sprite and it'll turn invisible, and I'll have it drop it on a desk so that way when it lets it go, it appears again.
You hear a kind of muffled fright as a note appears magically in front of all of them.
Doesn't.
You hear one blasphemy. Don't look at it.
Is this a portal to our world? 16th century?
Trevor, go read it.
It would have been funny if I wrote it in Draconic.
It says open the door. Don't open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna get up now and put my hammer away, and looking around and just looking behind me at the door and looking at my comrades who I no doubt I have a mixed emotions of fury, anger, and pissery. I'm gonna realize, oh, I fucked up.
Oh, you're gonna wake up with spikes in your bed for sure.
Mesh, you're kind of the last one through this grated door into this small hallway, and as you close the door behind you, it falls off its hinges and splashes into the water. As it falls into the water, there's a bunch of additional splashing as something moves away.
Little
That
fellas.
probably scared it off.
They're probably friends.
Either that or
I
ate the
would
door.
like to, continuing walking on the ceiling, walk up to the door and knock and
Is
just
this like
say,
somebody's basement?
"Hello, we mean you no harm. We are just trying to leave the city, and we have a stupid barbarian with us who doesn't like small spaces or stinky places or something."
I'm
I think
not
he
a
doesn't like
barb.
doors.
I'm
You are a barbarian.
You're behaving like a barbarian. So how about be better?
I'm a paladin.
Anyways, we mean you no harm, good people on the other side.
Chamilla,
If you would please open the door.
when you knock, you notice this door has no lock on it.
Can I try to push it open then? From the top?
Give me a
Actually,
persuasion check though, because you are
Okay.
trying to talk to the people.
Okay.
I want to talk to him. Okay.
I'm gonna pull up, let's see. Persuasion.
Could in the meantime at least get up and go towards the door and then next to Chamilla?
Wait. I have perception performance. Why do I not have persuasion? Where is persuasion? Why is it not showing up?
Is it under Caucasian persuasion?
It's like not under my skills. What is going on here?
It's probably alphabetized differently because you pinned it
It is, but
at the front.
Maybe the thing is broke. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my scroll wasn't working. I think I don't know if it's my phone getting old or what. But anyways.
Meh.
Ooh, nat 20 for 26.
Wow.
Ooh.
Which will soon be horrible because as soon as I open the door, they'll see a bat
Somebody on the
lady standing
ceiling.
upside down.
So I mean, maybe.
You do get a response from within. You hear the murmuring of like, they say they're fine. They're friends. They mean to help us. They mean to join us, says one optimistic voice.
I have no idea because I don't know what I'm joining.
Did I recognize the symbol with the hand with the mouth?
Yeah, I was
Give
about
me
to
a
ask that as
religion.
well.
A religious. Where's a religion?
Am I even proficient in this? Yeah.
No, 9. I probably don't.
Am I allowed to roll as well, Chef, or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
20.
This is the symbol of an old god of decay.
Ew.
So we're in the right place then.
In passing in notes, but can't really point it.
I'll
Pinpoint
whisper this
exactly what it might
information
be.
to the people that are not at the front of the door. So that would be Mesh and Van. I will share this information with.
People at the door, there's a more pointed voice like, you want to join?
Join what?
The church, of course.
Of?
The church of... Scrolling.
I broke
The
down
church of Moander.
Moander. Who's that?
Do any of us
Is
know?
Do any of your characters know who Moander is?
Should we roll for religion?
If you haven't rolled for religion, you can, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, that's a 17.
I think
That's
the
a
one person
5.
would know it. It's not here, so there's no knowing it.
17. You know, it's... You've heard of it, but can't really remember exactly what it is.
Wait,
I
no, guys.
have
that's
heard the name, but I don't know what
the
it
god of your
does.
mom.
The
What'd you say?
What? Nothing.
the door swings open and there's a robed figure holding the heavy book who is just like, if you would like
Hello.
to join, I'm more than happy
Up
to
here.
explain. He sees you on the roof and slams the door again. What in the nine hells?
I got him.
I was
Yeah.
next to her. I don't know if that matters.
I don't think next to
No,
qualifies as the correct statement. I think
He hears
underneath of
someone's voice and
her
then
other
sees
head,
you.
right side up. is the correct term.
In what world, right, is Grim the normal one here? In what world is this undead-looking, weird-ass guy the one that would be the most appropriate to handle this social situation? What's happening?
Vile creature.
There are reasons.
Moander protects us against your evil. He shields us now from your fate.
Wait.
Who?
Stop
What are you talking about, and what does Melander do?
The glorious mass that is our savior.
Wait a sec. I am a paladin. I apologize. I was the one who destroyed your door. We were trapped and we need to get out of there. I needed to get out of there. This bat is a comrade.
I am not a bat.
She's
at
not
the moment.
actually a bat, to be clear.
No, she's not in bat form.
Yes, in fact, I stare at her. Why are you in bat form still?
I just like look
I'm
at
not
Mesh.
in bat form. I'm just standing on the ceiling because it's easiest.
That doesn't help the situation.
Well, I thought it'd be safer for myself up here. Plus, I wanted to see the reaction.
Now,
And it was
look,
perfect.
we
I'm looking.
no, not you.
Oh.
Look, we are just trying to pass by. We mean you no harm. This was all just a huge misunderstanding.
Could you give us the way out? Then we'll leave you.
Don't worry, we won't turn you in to anybody.
Why?
Why what?
There's discussions in this room and shuffling, and you hear the sound of one of the benches being pushed up against the door, bracing it against you.
Is this the only
We
way
have
out, or is
decided-
there another way out?
Sir,
Go back the way you came.
ma'am,
No.
if,
Not welcome
if
here.
we were going to be forceful, if we were going to do you any harm, we could have just opened the door. As you saw before, I'm apparently very good at that.
You're good at making your own doors.
Give
We
me
do not
a,
mean you harm.
Intimidation check.
That okay? I was going for
Because you
persuasion,
just
but
told
all right.
them that you could hurt them if you wanted to.
No, I said no. It's not what I'm. All right. Well, I guess I'm Jodie today.
That's not. It's if we.
I got a
we-
17. I'm not trying to intimidate them.
Well, then you should choose your words better.
I thought it was
I made the same
appropriate.
mistake last week too.
I don't want to just roll deception on Grim to solve every single problem. Somebody keep
To
my
be
mouth
fair,
shut.
this is exactly what Renok would do. So I have 17.
You hear another pew being piled in front of the door. It's like, please just leave. There's nothing for you here. We
Just point us to the exit that we
how-
can go
Yeah, we
safely
actually do
through
want
the.
to leave. That's a good
How-
point.
How do we leave? The whole point of us being here is because we were trapped.
there's a staircase. Leave the tunnels, or what do you mean? Leave
The
Leave the
city.
city.
the city? Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Wow, you're just rightfully helpful.
Wait, you
Well-
said the staircase. Like, what were you about to say?
That goes
Is there a
back
path?
into the city.
Oh.
What part? Where?
Some
Like this.
alleyway down in the bottom. Out to the
Well, I
unwashed
suppose
masses
the
level.
bottom's cool.
Does that qualify as getting us out, Chef? When they say the unwashed masses, is that like outside of the main gate?
No.
No,
No,
that's within the
No,
main
it's
gate,
the
right?
First level, though.
Your broad interpretation is these guys are not smuggling, not malicious. These guys are mostly idiots.
Just outcasts from their own society.
They're probably not strong enough to move freely outside of the city, nor would they want direct access to be able to do that.
Their strengths are in moving beds and pews.
Well, thank you for your help, and I hope you have a nice day doing whatever it is you do.
Enjoy rotting and all
Okay.
that. I'll see you guys later.
Rotty?
It's in the other doors behind us.
So,
Like, across from them.
before we leave, I'm just
Enjoy
gonna
rotting?
press.
Yeah, I say
Is there
enjoy
a-
rotting, and then I'll like walk away with Camilla and Renok and explain what I mean.
We
Well,
will
Eh.
bask in the decay.
Before I leave,
No.
Chef, I actually do want to say, like, look, I really am sorry. I did not mean for this to happen. One thing from this, that we are not bad people. Okay, we will leave, and you will never see us again with some hope.
You've destroyed our wall protecting us against the beasts of the sewers, and barricaded us into our forcefully caused us to barricade ourselves into this room. You are very certainly the bad thing.
I think with
Good
that,
day, sir.
with that, I
Thank
just
you.
choke on my words a little
I
bit.
said good day, sir.
I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking.
You lose. Good day, sir.
I speak in your general direction.
I stay quiet, choke on my words, and I just quietly walk
Drink
back to
fizzy
Janus.
lifting drink.
You
I
lose, sir.
I just stare at the door. I'm like,
Renok, Chamilla, they will enjoy rotting, so we should leave them to it. They
Yes.
follow
Yeah,
Meander,
Why
who
would
enjoys
somebody
decay.
worship rot? That's like
That is-
absolutely everything that's against what I am.
You know what? There are people out there with low intelligence, and we gotta let them enjoy their stupidity sometimes. Let's find a door
in
to
front
get
of
out.
those people. Okay.
We're not in front
And
of them.
Grim's eyes like flicker.
Yeah. We're just like talking. This is as we're leaving. We're just you can't just say
Yeah.
this in front of
You're
people.
in this hallway.
Yeah.
Say this in front of Renok.
As you proceed down the hallway, the doorway, again on the north side of there's a doorway to the north and a doorway to the south at the end of this hallway. The doorways to the north, not so subtly, are closed, and there's a very audible click, and you hear someone just like, shit. But someone closed the door to the north, just in front of you.
I'll knock on it and say hello.
No one's home. Oh, fuck.
Wow, the sewers are filled with very smart people today.
it's-
Would you just
I
answer our
think
question on how to
you
get
are
out of the
home.
city, please?
It's nice to meet you, no one. We're just trying to find the way out. You can tell us.
Go the other way.
Go
The other way out?
So this sounds like this is the way out.
We do mean out of the
Certainly
city.
not this way. This is a dead end, I assure you.
Convince me otherwise from behind a door.
I don't believe them.
There's nothing in here. It's door's locked. I can't open it.
A bastion of logic,
well,
you
then I'll
are.
open it, and I'll start picking the lock.
It's not. There's not a lock on the door.
but you
It's just unlocked. Does it open towards us too?
As you pick the lock, you see there's no lock, and you push on the door, and someone pushes it closed again.
Boom.
No one in here. That's how the lock works. It just closes the door again.
Are you taking a shit in there?
No. Maybe.
Deception check, please.
Yes, will it make you go away?
Rob literally asked, "Are you pooping?"
This is the place to do it, I suppose.
Is this where the
Yes,
shit
this
gets
is just
real?
this is just the bathroom.
Mhm.
There's nothing in here. I'm just doing my business.
We're a sewage inspection company, actually, here to inspect the bathroom. So it's a good thing that's a bathroom. We're gonna come in.
Thank you for
Thank-
pointing us in the
We are
direction.
what they call the business inspectors.
He does
As
not
you-
believe you, but you able to push the door if you so would like.
Yeah, there's like five, 6 of us and one of him.
And one person pushing from the top.
Oh no!
Aha.
Oh,
big ass
excellent.
side.
Yeah, this is definitely a toilet room for sure.
Inside,
You
there's
fit
one
in
man
the
who
green
is
circle or the purple circle.
Where can I shit in here?
behind
You
the
need to
door.
shit.
This guy like scurries out and is nervous looking, and he's like, So this is not the bathroom, but it's, as you see, quite firmly a dead end. I would implore you, go a different direction.
Until you
Yeah,
start
what's going
talking
on here?
intelligence, you're gonna need to shut your mouth. Otherwise, if you're gonna have a decent conversation that doesn't involve us leaving, then you can speak.
You say you want to leave? The exit's not this way. That is.
What do these circles do?
They're mostly for decoration.
Is there
No.
any blood drawn on the circles?
Give me an Arcana check.
Can I have advantage on this?
Do you want help? I'm a witch and a bard.
If it's demonic or fey or undead orientated and it's blood involved, that's advantage.
Both of you can roll an Arcana, and that's how we'll.
That
give
sounds
the
good with me.
advantage to the party.
It was fucking terrible. That's an 8.
It's 17.
Cool, your turn.
There's no blood, but you also notice it's not demonic or fey or anything.
This guy's just
The
doing
witch in
graffiti.
you is like looking through these ruins, and there's like very clear gaps in errors, and it's not symmetrical. These are not anything.
They're nothing.
This
Are
guy's just
you
dumb as
part of
shit.
the,
He's trying to
like,
be a magic.
The rotting crew?
I'm employed by the Church of Miranda.
But what are you trying to do here? Because it's not working. Because you're doing it really not that great.
Well, I make potions. See, I make toxins that accelerate the decay in people.
Okay, I'm out of here. I'll turn around and start walking away.
Do you want some help with your circles here? I could help.
That makes
I
sense
was
why I
just
don't
drawing
understand any of this, because it's all wrong.
I was just checking.
I'm walking towards the southern door.
As I said,
I'm gonna
It
go
would be
grab your
best
hand
if you just
because I just want
left.
people around me.
But
You come with me then.
Wait, no,
I'm just
please.
trying to be-
I don't.
No, I
Wait,
don't
trying
want to
to
be
be
close
kind.
to rot.
but there's light.
Nope.
Close to rot.
Make your
Yeah,
own light.
You sell for rotten.
Meshir look through these potion crafting supplies, and what you can gather is this guy's basically bottling sewer water and putting fancy labels on things.
Oh no,
Well, that does accelerate rot.
It's a toxin because you're giving people sewage water. You asshole.
It is what I am paid very specifically to do, is to provide toxins that allow them to better morph with the blob. I don't know the specifics. I'm paid very well for what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So,
at least we
you
made your
don't
job
want help.
easier. There's no door
do we get
blocking
out of
your
here?
way anymore.
Dumb leading the dumber.
That
Good one,
door
Matt.
was not. That was the emergency exit. That was the, in case everything has gone to shit, we go deeper into the sewers.
So you mean there's another exit?
Why don't they just swim in the sewers if they want to get gross?
The sewers are quite dangerous. It's not safe. And now that the door is gone, we are also not safe.
What a
This
shame.
is the problem.
You should probably get that looked at.
We will.
I suddenly,
we must.
I don't feel as sorry anymore for breaking the door.
Well, have fun scamming people. I suppose.
Okay. Toodaloo.
God, I want to kill this guy.
He slowly closes the door.
Does he have any like notes and stuff on the tables at all?
There's books everywhere, notes everywhere. If you glance through it as you kind of peruse the room, and it's more doodles and sketches than anything. It is
Just a bunch of
Guy's
stick
just
figures.
a
holding
bored
hands.
kid in class, just bottling
He draws
sewer
his
water.
family- he does a family
Just
stick figure drawing.
Stick figures
but
on the bottles. It's like it's upside down. It's like, yeah, that's a rune.
With the drawing, clearly the mom and dad are fighting, and you can see him. He's like,
Oh no! It's a broken bottle on the floor.
No,
This poor kid.
Too serious.
Too soon.
It's,
All right.
it's just a stick figure animation. If you just put all the bottles back to back.
You gotta turn them really
You just see-
fast. It's a spin the bottle, but it's an anime.
I guess I'll try the South Door since that guy is fine.
Cheese and rice. These
guess.
people are amusing. All right.
the south seems to be in armory. There's a collection of weapons. You poke through them and rifle through them a little bit. 90% of them are rusted. The other 10% are like a wooden sword mixed in amongst the rest. This looks like someone has been trying to gather weapons and arms, but you know, it would be what you would expect a bunch of peasants to like throw together if they needed to repel an attack. This is not a true armory. This is
The witch hunt room.
the start of an idea. But in here, there is a woman who is looking nervously at you, wringing her hands, just like, are you really from? Did you really come from the sewers?
Yeah, we came from the top level through the sewers.
My son fell in with this church, I'll say cult, and I need help.
Ooh.
They give him poison. They make him drink disgusting things, and he is ill.
Where is he?
Wonder why.
Is he consenting to
Is he
it?
in the
Because you
chapel?
can't stop him if he wants to do it, mate.
Sounds like he wants to be ill.
You can't really consent if you're unconscious.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Oh,
They-
Is he in the
God,
chapel?
disgusting.
They carry him out of bed to the chapel each day to perform their rites, and then he comes back weaker than more
Is he
dead
in the
than
chapel
before.
right now? Do we need to go in there and rescue him?
They have him in the chapel right now performing their rituals.
Oh, well,
I-
I would like
I'm-
to help.
Is she lying?
Insight.
Ooh, not great. I think that is going to be an 11.
She seems truthful.
I mean, I buy it. Do you have any proof?
I have an unconscious son, and those idiots, they all drink the sludge. They will admit to it. There have been so many people brought down here that just drink the filth and die. You know, they have this grand scheme to overthrow the city, but they just kill each other off faster than they can do anything. It's lunacy, and somehow they keep getting more suckers.
What? How? What can you do for us if we save your son?
What can you do?
We're trying to get out of
I
this city, basically.
I don't know the way out of the city, but I do know a way down, deeper.
Perfect.
That'll work. No, just like the other idiots. We'll go talk with them.
Do you know
What's your name?
if there's a way to like nip the problem in the butt? You know, like we were gonna rescue your son, but who's to say he's not gonna go back?
I have a way to nip the problem in the butt. And
The leader
Grim has like
is the
fire.
very persuasive one. He is the one who recruits more people. He's
Okay.
he's the leader of the cult. If you
He's
can
got that heavy
We just
book.
need to scare
stop
him.
him. And my name is Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
That's pretty neat.
Perfect.
Esmeralda.
I'm gonna walk down and knock on the door of the chapel.
I'll follow you.
I am actually, yeah, I'm gonna be
Maybe we
right
can
behind
scare
you.
him into cleanliness.
Yes, hello. Who is it?
Hi,
Is it
us
safe out
again.
there? Oh,
Room service.
you're still here?
It's clean.
We're still here. We're here for Esmeralda's son, actually. Could you please give him to us?
We're just here on pickup now.
He is a devoted member of the church who is close to attaining enlightenment. It would be irresponsible
We'd like to hear that from him, not
We're
you.
asking for
Thank you very
politeness'
much.
sake. We're not we're not looking for an
I would-
So
opinion.
here's how this is gonna go. You're going to open the door and give us him, or we're gonna come through the door and I'm going to kill you.
I highly suggest you step away before this door explodes open.
I take out my hammer.
I was prepping Thunderwave.
Oh, I put it back.
Let us clear
Please
the door.
step
We will
away.
let you take the sun if it means saving our lives.
Sounds like a plan.
I would also like to speak to your leader.
Your manager.
Your manager, yeah.
I was on the same page, Goldy.
I am the leader of this sect of Moranda.
This fine
You were
establishment.
discussing with him.
Karen,
We will move these
Camilla.
benches. We will leave Esmeralda's son, and you may take him.
Is there even the hint of betrayal in his voice?
This
Or
is
is
a
it
clear
self-preservation?
instance where I believe Esmeralda's son, Johannes, he is well on his way to enlightenment. It is with great regret that you take him from us.
Ah, well on his way to death, yes.
Now, well on his way to decay.
Far worse.
Let-
Excellent.
The door opens and everyone's kind of there's 20 to 30 people in this room, all cowering in the back, and one
Good.
out in
Wow.
front of them wearing, priestly garments.
Take it away,
There is
Grim.
a dead body, or not a dead body, but a
Unconscious.
limp, unconscious, young man, laying on the ground. Like, kind of, they prepared him for you to just walk in, take him, and leave. Like, there.
I walk in, I'm gonna
there's
shoot the leader in
Johannes.
the head. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. I
All
was
right,
gonna do
give me an
something, but
attack roll.
I had a question of how the boy looks, but never mind.
14.
I had 2 questions, but
This is with
I was
Eldritch
like,
Blast to the head.
No, it's a crossbow.
Crossbow.
So Mesh walks in. So I have a couple of questions. Grim just comes out with his arm.
Roll damage
That's
on
not
that.
what I was expecting. Well,
Was it
whatever
with
is.
advantage? No sneak attack. though?
No, the guy's staring at you.
Damn it. 6.
Lightning
Crossbow
grazes.
thuds into him, and he's just like. "Ugh!" The crowd screams, and a few rush forward and try to grab the priest and, pull him deeper into the room, pull him behind cover, out of sight. Leave
Can I
now!
just
Get out of here!
prestidigitate anyone
Oh my
that's
God, they
below
shot
me?
him.
Yeah.
Renok, pick him up, please. Stop
Yes.
listening
can
to
I
idiots.
before I lose sight of the priest, can I look at him and does he look like he's actually also doing the sludge bullshit, or is he just making other people do it? Is he just like the ringleader?
You can
of
check for
making
residue
it?
on him or something. I don't
There's
know.
like a font and a bunch of goblets around the room, and it looks like they will not.
Did he die when I shot him? Or is he just...
No, he's alive. He's
Caught him in the
Like, I
collarbone
wanna
or
see
something.
wounded.
Complexion difference between the priest and everybody
Oh,
else in the room.
Yeah, he does look healthy compared to everyone else. Everyone else is, covered in pus.
I mean, if no one does
and,
anything, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Wait. No, I'm gonna put
Stop,
my
Grim.
stop Grim, and I'm
Stop
gonna.
him, stop me. Jeez.
Yes, but I'll listen.
Is he being protected, or can I walk up to him?
There is multiple people now, like in between you and him, and he's like on the ground behind the pews. They are brandishing heavy books, saying, "Get out of here!"
I'll get you.
Stop
We
believing
didn't
this
do anything. We
charlatan.
didn't hurt you.
He's hurting you.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on the priest. I'm gonna say
Suggestion do.
Oh, for God's
Guess to
sake.
follow through with an idea that doesn't have to commit harm.
While it's happening, I'm also walking behind everyone with the kid.
You can't
So
see
is
him.
that harm's way?
The kid? We can't see the kid?
Can't see the leader. The kid is just in front of you. You've stepped over this young man's body into the room.
Oh, I picked him up.
Oh, you've got him.
I picked up, and I'm outright walking away from everyone so that I'm behind them, so they don't try and grab me or anything.
How many? I'll yell to the group. Like, how many of you have passed on and reached the highest form of decay under this man's lead? How many people?
They look around. Many have attained enlightenment through the blob and have rejoined the swamp creatures below.
He's killed them. That's enough for punishment.
You mean he's a charlatan and not participating with all of you?
He performs the same rites as the rest of us.
He doesn't participate.
He drinks the toxins. He drinks the water.
Which one is it?
Which is his goblet,
which
yeah.
One is, which one is it, chalice? BRB.
We pass the chalice around. It is a communal. He is the first to drink always.
Of course he is. He's faking it. You all look the same, and he does not. That is what Meshadieme is trying to communicate here.
He is the shepherd. These are like voices from the crowd. Like, he's the shepherd, here to guide others to the light.
So what will you do without the shepherd?
He does not have the blessing. We don't know.
He's killed many people, and that is grounds for death.
He is one of us. He leads us. He guides us. He's
What
one
happens?
with the decay father.
I will actually cast suggestion and ask him, tell the truth, disband this cult, and never practice this again. Wisdom 15.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
A suggestion, because I think I have that too.
Is that 3, the one that I just rolled? Okay, he did. It is not a cult. The Church of Morandika, or what is the name of it?
Moander.
The Church of Moander is a true faith. Moander, the Lord of Decay, welcomes us all back into the fold.
I would think you would like to listen to this man who is visibly decaying in front of you.
Roll.
They have spotted Grim, but he did also just shoot their leader.
I did.
No, the devil comes in many forms.
No, what I want to say
false prophet.
Are you also drinking this
like
sludge?
No,
He's like the Lord. The Lord.
Make him drink it.
The Lord of the Church.
Drink it now.
He's undead monstrosity, not a decayed monstrosity.
Can I trick them into thinking that their god is speaking in their minds and tell them to kill their shepherd? Using my telepathy in each of their heads and saying, help him reach.
My suggestion, Chef, my suggestion did say you have to disband. You have to disband the group. So I don't know how you want to play that.
This religion is whack.
I'm gonna say this isn't like a deception roll. They're staring at you, and you're making eye contact with each one as you deliver this message. And he's in a they caught on. He's in our head.
That's fine.
He's telling us lies and promises. Don't listen to him.
You just want to kill this guy.
Drag him to the sewer.
Let's have him
area,
drink
make
the
him
sewer.
drink.
Let's see if he can lead us to enlightenment right now. Let's see it.
There's a goblet of filth, on one of the tables, and one person goes and grabs a goblet, and you see this is the filth.
Shut up and shove it in his throat.
Toxic.
It will heal him.
Make sure he swallows it.
Pour it in the pus of his wound and find out.
Jesus, you are really violent, but
isn't this what you like?
This is what unintelligence has gotten you this far.
Coughing up blood, but he drinks from the chalice. The leader is able to drink without problem from this chalice of filth.
What has he got going on?
I'm so
Because
glad
he's a paladin and he can't be poisoned.
He is not a paladin.
Chef, can I see if he's a ghost?
She's
There's
a
shit
ghost.
in here.
Can I see if a ghost
You
is
guys
possessing
clean
a
in some
body?
shit?
No, please don't. Please. I'm begging you.
When ghosts possess a body, they're usually more chaotic and destructive. They're not coherent like this.
Ah, okay. So this doesn't fit the
Wow.
bill.
Everyone is sitting here. Can I have my sprite sneak up and fucking shoot this guy?
Holy shit.
Ugh.
While that's happening, I have
He
one
is surrounded
singular-
by people. There are,
Wouldn't making him
people holding
eat
him on the
shit
ground.
be a
He's
better...
outside. He has
Excuse me,
drank the shit.
everyone. I have a question. What happens
No,
to the
we
dead,
have
dead
done
bodies?
everything you said. He has drank of the chalice. He's drank of the filth. We need to get him urgent medical care. You leave now.
You don't want him to rot?
But he'll rot if you leave the wound there.
He is the shepherd of rot, not to attain enlightenment. He travels not beside us, he travels in front of us, leading the path.
That doesn't make sense.
Will you leave this boy alone?
Take
And
the boy.
others?
We've already given you the boy.
No, that's
And
not
then
what I
you-
asked.
We gave you the boy, and then you shot our leader.
Will you leave him alone?
And others?
It is free will that we follow this church.
It causes
his?
harm.
It causes purity.
Okay, I have one question. What happens
Leave.
to the dead bodies? When people die, where do the bodies go?
We cast them into the sewers, and they go into the pit beyond.
I then stare at everyone. Those things that were in the water, could they be the people?
They were
What
eating
things?
people.
We don't go into the sewers. We put the bodies in the water, and they go there. They'll find their own way once they've ascended.
That's what they were waiting for. They expect pre-food as bodies. That's what they were
Okay.
waiting for.
Mm.
I suppose that's more rational than what I was thinking. Okay, with that, I'm just gonna take the boy back to his mom while.
Can't you do any radiant stuff on the dude?
I can. Renok
Why
should
don't
be
you
able
try
to.
and see?
I can breathe fire on these motherfuckers.
That's not radiant. I just want to see if their evilness reacts.
Depends on who.
The spirit spoke to me when I rolled my fucking table and it's Tail of the Dragon, and I can make them. I'll make dexterity saving throws or take with 4d6 fire damage, but it's fucking assholes. They're so dumb. Oh god. Grim is angry.
I'm angry too, but I'm trying to get their comeuppance stiff.
If we just kill the guy's the leader, they'll stop. They don't know how to fucking.
That's not how that works.
Wait, I have a silver tongue. Oh, that doesn't work.
Did you eat a coin? I really don't care what happens to all of you. But if you're affecting other people, then the boogeyman's going to come back. And I'm pointing to him.
I'll laugh and do my hocus pocus cantrip and make like books on tables vibrate, and they'll have like purple energy around them.
He looks more like a shepherd than your little clown over there.
And I'll laugh, and there will be like a deep demonic thing underneath it along with it.
You are horrifying these people.
I'm going to leave.
They all start chanting and praying. Moanda, save us. Take us back into the fold.
If you want to worship
Consume
true
us once
decay,
more.
I'll be back. And I'll leave.
I'm going straight back to the way where the mom is with the kid.
What did you do?
You
We
said
got
there's
your
a
I think
son.
one of them wet
symbol?
themselves and something like that.
You said there's a symbol of the god somewhere?
It's a handprint with a mouth on it.
Is it in the wall?
It's been on a few books and pamphlets and carved in a few places. Yeah, on some doors too.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Can you help my son? You see, he's unconscious. He is barely alive. I need help.
Paladin, please. Thank you. I have no healing.
Oh, well.
Do your
yes.
paladin thing. Some sort of hand magic thing. I don't know how it works.
Lay on hand thing.
Hold on a second. I was thinking, can I do a medical check first just to see what kind of problems he has?
Yeah, medicine.
Oh, I got a crit. 21.
This looks like one of those telltale signs of poison where your max HP is reduced over and over again until it kills you.
Ah. Okay, good. I was worried it might be something else. All right, I would
This
like
boy
to
is very close to 0 HP max HP.
I would like to do lay on hands, and I think I'll give him 20 out of my pool of 30.
Goldy, just
You have the special thing where you can expend 5 to heal a poison.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll do that. I thought I need to do more. Okay.
You draw the poisons out of his body, and boy like coughs, and he looks exhausted, but he's conscious and seemingly coherent. And he hugs his mom.
Welcome back. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about what's up with that group over there. What are they doing? What did they do to you?
I was close to ascending.
Beg your pardon?
I was almost there.
You were okay with what was happening?
We were, of course. Moander was supposed to reaccept me into his fold.
You do know that he is the of rot, so you're not actually ascending, your body's just dying, and then you die. I hope you understand that. Your body's just falling apart and dying.
Esmeralda, I can't help your son if he's stupid.
When your body dies, you rejoin the mass of Moander.
But why do you have to make yourself sick in order to die then? And are you guys just a death cult?
You drink to begin the process of decay.
Do we have a change of clothes?
Why would you want to decay while living?
Why would you want to not decay?
Live?
Wouldn't you want to see your god up close and personal? Be
Not
one
if
with
he was
the Holy Spirit?
About grossness. Also, look at your mother. You're hurting her, you know?
Actually, what is the mom's reaction right now?
She is coddling this boy, like patting him, like
you don't want
clearly
to
like
leave
recognizing
her early.
He's stupid.
How old is he, by the way?
Like young man, 20.
Okay, so
Do we have a change of clothes? Like
I can prestidigitate him.
No, for me.
For you.
Didn't we already get you like a cloak and a gloves and like a scarf and stuff?
Yeah. No, I have an idea.
I'm speaking to the mom now. You told us that he was taken against his will. This does not seem against his will.
That's not what she told us.
Oh, she not? I thought she did.
No, she said he joined.
She said he got involved,
but then he was unconscious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not take that correctly.
No problem.
Okay. Instead of it, you want him to be alive. You want him to be safe. You need to leave with him now. We will be gone, and whatever happens after that is on you.
She can leave the city with us.
Yes, we are trying to leave. You can leave with us. After that, you can make your own way.
The city's all I've ever known. I have no place to go.
You lose your son here after we leave, or you try something fresh somewhere else.
The city has no food anyways.
Yeah, you'll
clothing and equipment aren't changed.
You'll be on the same foot of it as anyone else.
Well, we don't eat the same food as others. We eat the slime.
You
Is
will
that
no
mom talking?
longer.
I am.
Okay, you will no longer eat the slime. You will eat what other people eat.
So you're telling we have no food, no way to protect ourselves. My son can barely walk. You want us to leave the city?
Oh, I have the party clothes.
That's one way of looking at it.
Can I? Yeah, I want to do something. I think we can solve the problem.
Okay.
I'll go change into the party clothes that I had, the super fancy purple ones. And I will use my changeling ability
What?
to look like
You're
the
a
priest.
changeling?
Yeah. I'll go out in
That's
the
pretty
hallway.
cool.
I'm gonna transform into the priest, but he's gonna look undead because the undead curse reaches every single form that I could take. I'm gonna turn into the priest. How are you feeling about this, Chef?
Are you doing this just directly in front of Esmeralda, or did you?
No. I went out into the hallway, like to hide somewhere
Okay.
to do it.
You think the coast was clear, but yeah.
Yeah. So then I will go to the chapel, burst back through the door, and in the form of the priest, but decayed actually, I will shout that this man is a false prophet and has been leading you astray and not showing you the true form of decay. Those who worship decay worship the mushrooms in the forests.
Okay.
He is a
Oh,
heretic
gosh.
who has been leading you and poisoning you and leading you down the wrong path. He has taken my form and my place. I cannot stay here long, but I can tell you that you have been tricked and bamboozled. And if you wish to truly worship, find the mushrooms. And I'll do magic shit and prestidigitation to make things glow and look crazy.
The guy on the ground like coughs. It's just like lies, imposter. See through the disguise. These are the same that just traveled in here.
No, I'm the true prophet.
These
I'm lying.
people
Do you want
are-
me to roll deception?
This is gonna be a hard one because these are brainwashed cultists here with their leader wounded in front of them. They are frantic and fervent in their devotion here. But yeah, give me a deception.
25?
Pretty good deception.
What was the base roll?
9.
Not 20. 9. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to get them to stop drinking sewer water.
Some people are like looking at the dying guy and be like, it doesn't really make sense. And he has the signs of decay on him. What do you wish?
I wish for you to stop worshiping in this chapel and worship in the woods where natural decay lives, not that created by the detritus of mankind.
Will you lead us?
I cannot lead you. I've been sent here to save you from the deceptions laid upon you by this man.
This is all we've known. There's no other way. If you will not lead us, how will we know the way?
I will lead you.
Ride with me.
About maybe 6 or 8 people, just like they stand up and we will follow. Show us the way of the decay. Show us the true way.
First, you must dispose of this imposter.
The other half, the majority of the people, cry out and like, no, you've been misled. Do not follow the traitor, the blasphemer.
We now have two denominations of decay.
It's funny because we have no
decay
idea.
nations.
There's drama in the local church, so they make another church because someone
Mhm.
slept with someone else's wife.
Yikes.
You slept with my god. No.
Um,
Sure.
I don't know what to do. I'm in deep, and I'm lost. The sauce is too deep.
Just turn around and run out.
Yeah, just run out the door and turn invisible.
I can turn invisible.
Find me in the forest in north.
Meet me. Was there like a notable,
Just find the nearest squirrel. Follow him.
notable like
Landmark.
landmark?
Yeah.
Thank you. By the woods or something outside.
You know the windmill.
That's
Yeah,
a
meet
ways
me-
away though, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna meet them.
You're just telling them to leave the city.
I ain't going there.
Like
Yeah.
the vineyard is closer.
I will wait for you at the windmill of the bone grinder. Wait, do we know that's what it's called?
Yeah, old
I
bull
think so.
grinder.
Old Bone Grinder.
Grinder.
Cool. I know that because of the other game. I didn't know if
Spoilers.
the old bone grinder. I'm trying to figure out how to get more of these people to stop following this guy. I reach out telepathically to one of my friends, and I'm like, "Help! I'm in deep, and I don't know what to do."
Wait, one of them. You want to choose? Like
You have to choose.
Yeah, Janus.
What do you want?
Good.
someone who's
Trying to
willing to
unconvert these
kill.
people, but I've never led a cult before. I don't know what to do.
And tell them that entropy is their ally and that they can go and do chaos or some shit. Stop drinking
I
that
repeat.
sewage.
I repeat that the sewage is a false god.
There's a-
could one
Did
of
you say
grab
something
the
like there's
guy?
a clear difference between poison and decay or something? Decay is
Yeah.
natural, poison is induced.
I think I almost said that, but yeah, I'll say that, and then I'll have. Can one
Just
of you
tell
bring the
them
potion
the
guy in?
alternate form of decay is after death and not before death.
The potion guy, and say he's faking it. Can we do that?
Say the potion guy's faking it.
Yeah, well, he is.
But he is.
Oh, you mean the guy in the other
you
room?
can go and
Yeah.
grab him, and he's
It's the
like,
truth.
let me go. I've done nothing wrong. I've paid for my services.
Can you please tell these people what the seats that have been laid upon them by their fake leader? This guy now sees the leader, but also not him, because it's a decayed form.
I prepare the toxins for the people as you order, sir.
Are there any
Have we-
special juices put in there, or is it just sewage water?
The toxins are brewed specially to carry people to the beyond and to elevate the process of decay, as you ordered, sir.
No, as he ordered, and I'll point at the guy on the ground.
Gargling. Dying.
He is a false prophet who has lied to these people and asked you to brew false potions. And I'm here to liberate the church.
This
If you
guy
speak the
is
truth, you will not be harmed.
very confused as he looks to you and looks. What? I've done everything you've asked.
And I'm asking more.
I don't know. I don't know where to go with this, guys. I got in and I don't know what to do.
You're literally talking to
Ah,
yourself
but
here
then-
because we're not there.
Maybe
We're not there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
God,
Just
I
be
am
happy
tempted.
you asked, Janus. Had you contacted me, I would have asked you to do a backflip.
I can help out here. Is you're trying to tell this guy that he's not doing anything?
Yeah, I could
Describe
speak in
your
his brain,
process.
but I don't.
Describe your process of purification.
This guy thinks you're his boss and you're the one paying the checks here. So he just like ultimately, yes, the potions are mostly sewage water, but that's always been exactly what you asked.
Yes, Exactly as he asked, the false prophet. Thank you for admitting that they were just sewage water.
Another half of the remaining people join you, so you have about 12 people that are just like, we will follow. What a scammer! He's been. They're flabbergasted. They can't put into words how they've been convinced, but they see the truth now that the true prophet of the god of decay is standing in front of them. The Morander cultists are following you mostly. There's only 2 or 3 that are still holding the former leaders.
I will
wounds
point at the
closed.
former leader and say, you have led these people astray and taught them the ways of our true god falsely. You are a bad person and a dumb bitch, and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Disgrace to decay.
All right, you kill him. The few people that are still with him scream, and people that are behind you are like looking around a little bit more nervous than they are trusting.
Insult him to death.
I must go, and I will meet you back in this chapel in 4 days' time. Please watch as his body truly decays. And do not drink sewer water. If I find any of you have drank any of the potions made by this man, you will receive punishment.
I'm envisioning you're like holding this guy by his collar, and
Yeah.
he's just like, sorry, I do apologize. And what of me, sir? What would you like? If I'm not preparing the potions, I assume I should just leave then?
Yes, you should just leave. Absolutely.
Okay. I would. Toodaloo. And he starts to walk away, but you're still holding him.
He's so stupid. Holy
They
shit.
just were walking on the spot.
This is a Looney Tunes episode.
I let him go.
He drops like a foot to the ground and just walks away. To the rest of the party, he like tips his hat, but he's not wearing a hat.
What?
Then I will tell them all that they must leave this chapel so I can cleanse it of the false decay and send them all home.
We will return to our rooms and await the cleansing. In 4 days, you will return?
Yes.
We will be here, Father. Praise Moander.
Praise Moander.
No,
Praise
you-
Zoltan. Zoltan.
Your
They,
dreams have come true. You're a cult leader.
They kind of filter out of this room, past everyone else, past Esmeralda and her son, and they head to this south door. So they head a little bit deeper into this area, but
All right. I will.
Where's Grim?
He's making a cult classic.
Oh. Well, at least he didn't kill anybody.
That makes sense.
Not yet. I
Wait,
hope
wait.
he didn't.
What do you mean you didn't kill anybody?
I said at least he didn't kill anybody.
Anyone else?
he
Oh,
absolutely
Who did
killed
he
someone.
kill?
I absolutely did kill someone.
I know that he killed someone, but I wasn't in the room when he actually killed him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you.
None of us were in there when he killed the dude.
Yeah, none of
so
us
I'm
know.
Just saying, at least he didn't kill anybody.
So the leader
Oh
of the
yeah,
cult
so that's true.
in decayed
I
form
guess I didn't
also
know.
walks into this room with Esmeralda and her son Johannes. That is actually just Grim.
It's just me.
Oh,
Uh,
hi.
So
May I
your
help you?
grand leader is dead. Point at Grim. Long live your grand leader. Hey, Cap.
I would probably have changed before he came in, honestly.
So okay, so you're back in Grim form
I'm
before.
Grim close. I was just changing the chapel because there's no one in there except for that guy.
Any of you else doing anything more with Esmeralda? She would be writing a small map explaining like These are rumors, and I don't know for sure, but there's supposed to be an old brewery further down. If you follow these passageways, go out through this pipe, there's a crack in it that you can get into the pipe from. Follow these tunnels, you can get to this old brewery. It was abandoned long ago, and something else has moved in, I'm sure, but it is further down than we are now. It perhaps there's a way out for that way, but I don't know for sure. I've never
Thank you very
been.
much.
All right.
And I will take my son and try to whip some shape into him here.
Well, whatever you were doing before wasn't working, so you have to change your methods, I suppose.
Indeed.
Perhaps
I'm
now.
gonna crouch down to the sun and look at him. Look, I understand you want to follow your god, but you also have something to live for. You have family who cares for you. Think about what happens when you leave them.
We're the
Mother,
only
you can
people that
join
care.
The decay father too.
Or you can
Come with
cherish
me.
the
Call him a
life
dumb
you have
bitch,
been
and I cast
given.
vicious mockery against him.
No god. I'll just look down at him and say, no god worth following once your quick sacrificial death.
So really what's happening is you guys are all trying to convert this one boy away from his god?
Yes.
Yeah.
From a cultic
The
god
reverse
that
breaker?
desires death, yes.
I'll be honest.
Is this
I'm
the
just
man you
quiet.
slapped in the previous campaign, Chef? Because I don't want to rescue him anymore.
Oh, that
No,
would
it
be
is unrelated.
Not in my
Sorry.
mind, it's not. Where's the
I'm just-
mitten? I need to find it.
I'm just seeing the divine comedy here of you guys trying to slap some sense into this man and trying to convert him to a different religion.
If you need something, I got him.
Hey, like I
I'm
said,
familiar
any
with it.
religion
Renok's
that
gonna offer him a
causes you to try
furry
to
suit.
kill yourself.
Camilla, give me a
Occult.
religion check to see if you're able to convince him of the doctrine.
Goldie, did you hear what I said?
No, what did you
I
say?
said Renok's gonna offer him a furry suit for his god.
Oh my god, should I actually turn to a bear and just go like, look at what you can obtain?
Power trip him.
Look at my might.
My furry biceps.
Whatsoever that religion check, Camilla?
Cari.
Me?
Yeah, you were the
Wait.
one telling him to abandon his faith.
17 is what. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't realize you were speaking to me. I'm sorry.
So
Let me go ahead. What do you want me to roll?
A religion.
which on?
Religion check. Okay. I know earlier I rolled a 17 on the religion. Let's see. Skills. A, B, C, D.
Daddy, I wish you said
No,
3 days
no.
later.
Phone
Just to
work.
get the other way. If you said 3
I
days
want
later, I was
to
like, of course, Jesus, got it.
Why is this not working? Sorry, my phone actually doesn't work very well. There we go.
Trust me, I get that. I get that for real. I get using only.
Oh my
phones
gosh,
for
Cari.
22.
You are something you say resonates with this boy. I see there are multiple paths through lives. Perhaps I will try another. May I ask,
Just-
ma'am, who do you follow? Who is the deity who you support?
Um.
Um. I'm like,
I whisper
she
in her
doesn't,
mind.
so I'm trying to think
So-
of like a good.
I whisper in her mind that-
Kalimvor, actually, Kalimvor.
Not in this place. Not a good idea.
It's the first one that popped into her head because
He
of
looks
some
deflated,
Maefyre.
but he says, you seem
Oh,
more
but no, this
powerful
world's
than this.
Kalimvor. Sorry, this Kalimvor is different.
What?
I
You
whisper in her head,
should
I'm like the
worship-
Church of Grimm. The ever mutable.
The ever-changing.
Goldy, Renok, what god do you worship?
The eternal change.
So I actually step forward. I put my hand on the kid's shoulders. Listen, that is a question for yourself and only for you. You must find your own path and not follow one of ours. I look back at Chamilla like,
You give it a thumbs up.
You don't have a god either?
oh.
Oh. I respect all gods that do
this is
good
all I'm
and
doing.
try to help. I respect all gods that do good and try to help others. So find one that tries to help other people.
I say
Do
you
not-
should. I say it. I say you should follow the Church of Grimm, the ever mutable. I am his only begotten son.
Give me a persuasion check on
Oh my god.
following the Church of Grimm.
I have heard good things
19.
of Scientology. I have not.
From
We're
whom?
a startup.
What was the roll?
The roll was 8. Total was 19.
Good god. Oh
As
no.
I suppose I will do my research as you say and see if this
I have to
one
write a book.
makes sense to me.
Janus,
I
Grimm will
just
say
stare
that
at
in your
Grim.
like, fuck,
just-
I have to write a book now.
You just got out of this. Why would you throw yourself back in?
I'm in deep. I don't know what
He
I'm.
has a point.
You just got.
Dang it. Well, you know the worst thing is I should have chosen a god so that I could have answered, but I haven't found one that I want to serve yet, so yeah.
You know what? I just go hand on his shoulder. Look, forget God. Find a woman, then find God. Trust me, in that order, you'll do just fine.
Can we go
Like,
now?
reaches a
Try
weak
to help
hand up
people and be nice
and
and
clasps your
kind.
hand. It's just like, my man.
You do the predator like.
I could just see his mom in the room, just kind of like the defuck
Esmeralda's
face.
just like staring at you like
I
eyes are insane.
I look at the excuse me at the mom and go grandchildren and walk away. I just walk out the room straight up.
Grim's like leaning up against the door after Grim walks in. Janus leans up against like the door frame. Is like, "Mommy, can we talk about this later? Can we go?"
Yeah, we can go. Get out of
All
here.
right.
Thanks for calling me mommy.
You're welcome.
Esmeralda takes her son and it's like, well, we
Now
don't have-
Chamilla is seriously gonna start thinking about like, maybe I should try to follow a god or something. Do you guys
Good.
know if there's like a good
In what-
vampire
So
god?
I'm just gonna say, in what
Not a
situation
good one.
does this interaction with religion cause someone to want to find
Find what?
a religion?
Oh,
just really
I
briefly, her
don't see
map
why not.
says
I don't know.
the
I
way to
guess
go
she's like,
deeper
oh.
is
Carrie,
Camilla
Listening.
believes in the
Carrie,
gods. She just
listening
hasn't
time.
Found one to.
Carrie, listening time. Thank you.
We go down that way.
the Esmeralda leaves to the south, and
Oh.
she says the way to out is go through this other secret passage. Pull the lever this time, and there will be a tunnel straight ahead. Follow that tunnel. 3 lefts, 2 rights, up, left, straight, right, left, down.
And then the Konami
is the
start.
layout.
Yep,
I
got
won't
it.
remember that.
The hallway to your right, as you pass through here, looks like a bunch of small rooms, little places where all of these people were staying underground. Esmeralda and her son enter one of them, and they close the door tightly behind them.
We
It's-
seal the tunnel.
Quiet. Down the hallway, the 8 to 15 people or so are kind of peering curiously, following their new leader, trying to see where he's going.
Better get on with that book.
I'll just use the method and take point that she gave us.
You follow her directions, and
I leave a white mushroom before we close the door. Just as your decay god.
Yeah, there you go. Just do
little
crumbs for
gift.
them to follow. I will walk on the ceiling till the place gets too narrow, and then I will turn into a bat.
All right.
Renok's gonna
You
walk slowly and wonder
follow the
what was this day.
to a new map. And we're gonna call it really soon, so you enter this area, scout around a little bit, and you find doors with the telltale sign of a brewery on them.
Whoa,
There we go.
Hey,
I could do for a drink.
You're here.
not down here.
You open the door, and a spear is thrust in your face by a frog-like creature as soon as you open this door. And with a
Not again.
croak in a voice, he says, "No admission allowed. This brewery belongs to the Bullywogs."
Very cute.
And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Out of curiosity, where exactly did the spear land?
It's poked at you.
Ow! Sorry, can I ask how big are the frogs?
They're knee-high.
We've come across some.
Knee-high
frog
to a
people
grasshopper?
before.
Sorry.
You have come across some frog
Little
people.
green guy, about yay.
Yeah, I bit one.
All right, folks, that's gonna do it from the stream. Smile. We'll see you next week for the
That was
whatever
very smooth.
next cult classic it is that we have going on. The next week will be in 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks.
We gotta figure that out.
3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but you guys might
Damn.
the players might play next week without me and without the stream, but that'll be for them to decide. And then the following the following week after that will be off for sure. But
Do you want to know more adventures with shit and frogs?
I will see you guys next time. Bye.
And Cult Leader Grim, isn't Saturday yet?